Have you ever seen a defense lawyer be nice to a litigant at trial? Have you ever seen a defense lawyer be nice when he's cross-examining the injured victim, the injured patient? You want to know what this is about? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some terrific information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. We see so many legal dramas on TV and we see so many things on the movies involving courtrooms that we expect that the adversary questioning the witness or the litigant is going to be angry, he's going to be pounding over and over and over and fighting with him. But guess what? The reality is that you will find that some of the best trial lawyers in New York do just the opposite. Sure, there are plenty of times when an attorney has to be aggressive. There are plenty of times when an attorney has to ask tough questions and the witness is evasive. And now you've got to show the jury how outrageous this witness's answers are. Sure, there's time for all of that. But I have found, in the course of 27 years of practicing law here in New York, I have found that some of the best adversaries tend to be the politest, tend to be the nicest, and they look at the jury and say thank you. And they look at the witness and they are respectful. Some of the best defense lawyers recognize that beating up on a particular witness is not going to help them. Instead, the better strategy is to be nice, to be polite, to be respectful. The jury appreciates that. Now, the defense attorney still has an obligation to try and show that there are inconsistencies, that you might be lying. That's fine, but they might do it in a nice, pleasant way. They might point out that you said something different at your pretrial testimony 2 years earlier compared to what you just said here in court. And now they'll highlight that fact to the jury, but they'll do it in such a nice way, with a nice, pleasant smile. So contrary to what you see in all these legal dramas on TV or in the movies, the best trial attorneys are the ones who turn around and say, you know what, I can show that this witness is lying. I don't have to beat them up, especially if the person is elderly, like an elderly grandmother. Could you imagine a defense attorney trying to beat up an 80-year-old woman on the witness stand who's trying to bring a case and seek compensation, and now he's attacking her on the witness stand verbally? How do you think the jury's going to feel? They're going to feel like this attorney is doing something really bad that he shouldn't be doing. The verbal abuse just doesn't work. So instead, Mrs. Jones, tell me what happened. Mrs. Jones, isn't it true that 2 years earlier you said the following thing? Yes. And you know that today you said something different. Isn't that true? Yes. All right, Mrs. Jones, let's take you back in time. And now there are different strategies to show the jury that this witness is not consistent, that this witness is not credible. But they can do it at the same time with a genuine smile on their face. Those, I find, are the best attorneys. And those are the ones who are worthy adversaries. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, I do this every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.